is Eric, owner of Far Point Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina, and today it's time to show you, what are we at, part 4 of the Rabbit restoration or fix-up. Really didn't need to be restored, just kind of refreshed. As you can see in the last video, the tires are all done. But check it out over here. This video really covers this. That's right. You got your old 102 steel whip. And of course, we must have a radio inside. So let's take a look at what is going on inside the Rabbit during this part of the restoration. So here we go, 102 steel whip with a brand new spring. And oh, I didn't play around when I built this thing. I actually put RG213 that I had left over. I don't know if you can see it down in that crack there. Let's try to zoom in here. Yeah, look how thick that cable is. I have no doubt that that's overkill, but I had it and I might as well use it, right? So let's take a look inside here. Okay, as you can see, this is still a work in progress. I've got wiring I need to wire in and switches and stuff, but I did get the lights done. I gave them a nice red tint. I think that kind of looks cool. And the stereo's working. That's a nice little Bluetooth capable stereo. I was like 20 bucks on Amazon, man. It's amazing how cheap stereos have become. Remember what a cassette deck used to cost? When, man, it's crazy. Anyway, I got this center console. I got it shipped all the way from like Slovenia or something like that. Excuse the mess. This is still a work in progress, but yeah. So I got this thing shipped in from Slovenia, and you know, I got my gauges wired in there, temperature and voltage. Turn the key back off there just so we don't kill the battery. And then I figured, oh man, I'd love to put a CB in this thing. First I thought about putting one there, but actually the heater box is right behind that. There's no place to put one unless you like have it sitting and sticking straight up. Just would have looked kind of goofy, I think, personally. So that was a no-go. So then it was like, what do I do? And I remembered my wife had the Bill in her car, and she has not used it a whole lot. There's been once or twice that I've managed to get her to use it. Usually when we have a traffic situation, she'll turn it on. But really, it's such a great radio that other than the times that I was driving the car, it just kind of sat there. And I hate to see that happen because it is a great radio. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and I managed to get this thing in here. The best part about it is the darn thing is so compact that I've still got tons of cubbyhole space down underneath it. I can put a bunch of stuff up under here, and it doesn't interfere with that at all. Now, what is this switch here, I wonder? Well, maybe I wanted to use it with the car off. Now I have that ability. There you go. So that's kind of cool. And the Bill, I mean, you know, I've already done a video on the Bill. Everyone who's interested in this ought to go check it out. But it's got a lot of cool functions, man. You got your weather channel. It's pretty awesome. A&L, noise blanker, high cut, all that good stuff. But look, what a small radio is going to come with Roger Beep, man. I love that. And the fact that it's got a charging port, or in my case, what I'm thinking about doing is actually running a wire from there up and putting a GPS in this cubby hole right here. That'd be kind of cool. Be like almost a little bit of vintage with a little bit of modern. But you still got your automatic squelch control. You got your emergency channel, which is programmable. And then, of course, with your mic, you've got the ability to change channels without even looking down. Heck, let's see if we can get in on this conversation with the old 102 whip. Pretty wild anyway, isn't that great? So picking up some local contacts here, it looks like I'm interfering with their conversation, so they asked not to be part of the show, so I'll let them be. I can only actually hear one half of that conversation, so we'll let it be. I'll go ahead and turn it off or turn it down anyway. So yeah, the President Bill lives on, and it's going to have a whole lot more use now. Instead of once every once in a while, it'll be getting used pretty much once a day or more every time I drive this thing, which is fairly often as soon as it hits the road. I do need trucks for picking up hay and supplies and chick feed and all that good stuff. So we'll be using this a whole lot more. In fact, I'm probably going to pick up some pigs with this thing here early February. Anyway, that is it for today. The President Bill FCC 40-channel CB radio made it now to a 102 steel whip on the new Rabbit truck. If you haven't watched the series of videos I'm doing on the old Rabbit truck, restoring this old car to become a daily driver in a work truck, I'd recommend it. I kind of dig this thing. Until next time, boys and girls, take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Far Point Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet. sows its seed at far